It's been a long time since I put a video out. Been getting some things done, but it's a brand new year. We loaded up and locked in. About to get this money,
What's
baby.
up, guys? So we're gonna talk about how you guys can build muscle mass.
Big facts.
Quick and effectively. If you guys have questions, ask. We will answer.
I'm here
ask
for
any
you.
questions.
We're here for you.
So, how to build muscle mass? First of all, we're gonna talk about the training aspect of it. If you want to build, focus on build. What is that sound? Is that your phone? Is that my phone? Is that your phone? Oh, it's playing louder because I went.
Hold up, intermission.
All right, sorry about that, guys. We are back, and
live and direct.
Yeah, ask questions, and we got you guys. Ask questions, and we got you. So,
got you.
How to build muscle mass, right? What you want to do, honestly, as far as the training aspect, you want to go for like 8 to 12 reps. And you want to do it like slowly, tempos.
Yo.
Instead of just doing it very, very fast, you want to do it like in tempos, slowly. Or even if you lift weights, right? You want to be able to do 8 to 12 rep maximum. When I mean that, it's like people think when you do 8 to 12 reps, it's like, yo, you could lift light weights and do like 8 to 12 reps. Nah, you have to actually put that weight to a certain amount where it's like you're only able to do 8 to 12 reps. If you understand what I'm saying. Another type of styles of training you should do to build muscle mass is supersets. And when I say supersets, people think that supersets of different exercise, like people do supersets with different exercises that work different. Nah, you need to do supersets of exercises that work the same muscles. So like if you're like if you're trying to target your chest, right? You want to superset. If you want to target chest and triceps, right? Like chest and triceps, you want to superset push-ups with dips. You get what I'm saying? Instead of supersetting push-ups with chest, you want to superset that specific muscle, man. What you got to say, bro? Guys, we got 25 people watching this live.
Lock in with us.
Why we only got 19 likes? What's up, guys?
Turn it up for me. And subscribe to Muscle Memory Fitness for my YouTube. Get them likes up. Get them subscriptions up. We're talking about putting on muscle mass fast. If you have seen a past two of the videos that I posted on putting on mass, I weighed myself November 5th. November 5th, I was 182 pounds. The goal was to put on at least 1 pound to 2 pounds of quality muscle every week. So I weighed myself November 5th. I was 182 pounds. Then I weighed myself again November 10th, and I was 185 pounds. Check those videos out. Today is January 1st. I currently weighed myself yesterday, and I'm 190 pounds. How have I done it? Weights and calisthenics. As I said before, I'm a hybrid. I can coexist in I can coexist in both realms. One thing that I have done is eating every 2 hours. I would start off with 2 cups of oats, 8 egg whites, 2 pieces of toast, an apple, and then on top of that, I'd have a protein shake. That is meal number 1. Then 2 hours after that, my second meal would probably be 2 scoops of a protein shake. Then I'll let it sit. 2 hours after that, have another meal, and so on and so on. When it comes to lifting weights, a lot of my reps have been 6 to 8 reps, because I'm trying to keep my strength. In order to build my strength and keep that size, I'm performing a lot of tempo movements. So 4-second negative, 3-second negative, gradually increasing the weight. If my rep count is not between 6 to 8, it's from 3 to 5, and I'm gradually increasing the weight because I want to get stronger. It's not necessarily all about how much, it's not necessarily about reps, but how much weight I am lifting at that point in time to keep my strength and keep putting on that size. Any questions? Matt, so what you're saying is you're all muscle?
Yeah,
I'm not saying that I am all muscle. I do have body fat, but I will say that I am probably 8%, between 8 to 10% body fat. I'll stand up, show you what I'm looking like. Peep my transformation as you look back at my videos that me and Bam did over the summertime. You know, we had a much lean physique, but it's bulking season, baby. We getting our weight up. And how I have been doing that, as I said before, weights and calisthenics. I find that when I'm lifting weights, I can definitely put on muscle mass quickly. You know, as opposed to when I'm doing calisthenics, it would take a little bit more time. Weight is quick and efficient. Calisthenics for me is just like the icing on the cake. Hit me with some questions. Hit me and Ben with some questions.
We got 40 people watching this live right now. I only got 28 likes.
Bump some likes up.
Smash the like button, guys.
Subscribe.
Smash the like button. More likes than views. So somebody asked, what have I been doing to lean up? So what I've been doing.
I got you.
So what I've been doing to get lean, guys, is intermittent fasting. That's basically like a caloric deficit, basically. So I did that to drop my body fat percentage. So why did I do that? Because I had surgery about 5 weeks ago. So I wasn't able to work out the way I used to. And I know the doctor told me not to lift anything heavy. So I wasn't even supposed to work out. So my plan is like, okay, let me be strategic, right? I'm not going to be able to work out for about 6 to 8 weeks, which I still did end up working out, but not as crazy as I used to.
Can't fight the feeling, you got the itch.
Yeah, it itches. So I'm like, yo, I need to make sure that, my diet is on point, because if it's not, then I'm gonna come out this surgery looking like quarantine, having that quarantine body, So I'm like, okay, let me reduce the amount of calories I'm intaking, because I'm not burning as much calories as I used to. So that's what I did. I did that by doing intermittent fasting. I would only eat like between 12 and 6 or 12 and 8. And honestly, it wouldn't be more than 3 meals.
Gotcha.
That's what I did. And it's healthy freaking food, guys. Healthy food. There was no Oreos. There was no pizza. None of that. It's just strictly healthy foods, guys. So that's how I did it. We got 42 people watching this live.
I had somebody, a question on my end.
Yeah.
What do I put in my oatmeal? Usually I place fruits in my oatmeal. Anything from bananas to strawberries to blueberries. There are times where I eat my oatmeal plain, or I put some honey and ground cinnamon in it. I definitely like to mix it up a lot. But I do have a bodybuilding background, so I'm accustomed to a lot of bland tasting food, which was what I was eating when preparing my oatmeal at that point in time. The most that I would put in it is ground cinnamon. But now I'm enjoying my food a little bit more. I'm not counting calories or macronutrients. I'm just eating freely. So I like to spice my oatmeal up.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Oatmeal is good, man. Good complex carbs to have in the morning. Well, how I eat my oatmeal, guys, I add hemp seeds to it, man. So I add hemp seeds to it to get that extra protein, especially like plant-based protein. That's very good, hemp seeds. Yeah, just pretty much, bro. Oatmeal is very good. What question?
Someone had asked, yo guys, before, wait, it was down. No, up, I'm sorry. Yeah, keep going. No, up. No, down. I'm sorry. Yeah, down. Yeah, that was a good question right over there. Yo guys, before you ever started working out, were you skinny or fat or still ripped by nature? Alright, cool. So me and Bam, perfect example.
Yeah.
We have two different body types.
Yes.
Before I started working out, I was skinny. I was a twig. I was an ectomorph. What an ectomorph is someone who's a hard weight gainer. It was hard for me at that point in time to eat and keep that size on me. You know, I remember one time this girl said I had chicken legs, Ben. I had chicken legs, and that made me want to train legs more harder. So I started hitting legs 2 times a week. You know, so I went from having chicken wings to buffalo wings, baby. And another thing, training legs 2 times a week for my fellas, it's a great way to get your testosterone up and boost your sex drive. Fun facts.
Yo,
thank me later.
Fun facts right there,
thank
man.
me later.
Yo, we got 49 people watching this live.
Turn up.
While we only got 39 likes. We got
Turn
50
up.
people, matter of fact.
Turn up.
While we only got 39 likes.
Turn up.
Smash the like button, guys.
Woo!
Smash that like button. So, guys, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. So, me too. I was also skinny when I started my fitness journey. I was a skinny dude. Same thing, ectomorph. Still feel like I'm an ectomorph, honestly. It's hard for me to gain weight. You know, like when 200 pounds was all I was always trying to get to. Even now, it's like, yo, it would be so hard for me to get there. I would eat a lot. Yo, shout out to Irvin, by the way. Irvin is a good example of the.
Shout out to my boy Irv.
Yo, he's a perfect example of what's the body type that gain weight easily without them eating too much?
That is ectomorph, endomorph.
I think mesomorph. Right?
Mesomorph.
Yeah,
He's a
mesomorph.
He is a mesomorph.
I would eat a lot. I would eat more than he does. And guess what? He would get to the 200 fast, 205 quicker, way quicker than I would get to freaking 200 pounds. So, you know, it's like sometimes you just gotta know your body type and work with your body type.
Yo,
you know?
genetics plays a huge role.
Yeah.
So as Bam said, is knowing your body type, and when it comes to like tracking your macronutrients, I hate tracking calories. It's not. I'm not gonna say it doesn't work, because it does work. It depends on how you're using it. But, you know, tracking your macronutrients is quick, efficient, and you want to make sure you're getting the appropriate nutrients that your body requires and deserves to perform better. And think on your toes. Macronutrients are protein, carb, fats. Talk to us.
And guys, like if you're an ectomorph, right? One of the best ways to build muscle is just go on a lean bulk, you know, like lean out and just keep leaning, keep staying lean and just bulk up little by little, a lean bulk instead of like doing a dirty bulk and just trying to like overeat and try to get big. And then, you know, you're not shredded, you're just kind of puffy and all of that. Like you'll be better just, you know, staying lean and just bulking little by little. Yo, shout outs to Gold Sherpa, man, for donating $5.
We see you on the donation.
We appreciate you, brother. You guys are awesome. Thank you, yo.
Appreciate the love. Lock in with my channel, Muscle Memory Fitness for the YouTube.
Yes.
M_fit for the gram. More tips and tricks for that hybrid shit.
You already know, man. So Stefan Brown asks, man, how do I get sufficient protein on a plant-based diet without processed foods?
You want to tackle that, Ben?
Yeah, I got you, man. So what you want to do, right? You want to stay away from all these plant-based meat, whatever they have in the store, like plant-based meat, plant-based chicken, all of that stuff is processed food, guys. Processed food. You don't want to, even though they tell you it has 20 grams of protein, this amount of protein, you want to stay away from that. You want to stay on that whole food, plant-based diet. You know, you want to make sure that everything you're getting is as natural as possible.
Happy New Year.
So what you want to do, right? You want to, for your proteins, you want to go for your lentils, your chickpeas, your hemp seeds, all the legumes, basically, your beans, your kidney beans. Man, I can go forever. You know, there's so many sources of protein on a plant-based diet, but what you want to do is stay away from the processed like the processed like vegan stuff, the processed plant-based food, like basically the vegan meats. Like I say, all these vegan meats, Beyond Burgers, all of that stuff is not good for your body, man. Trust me. I'm talking from experience, man. Like when I was on a plant-based freaking diet, like freaking months ago, man, it's like, yo, all I would eat is the freaking burger, the plant-based burger that's freaking has 20 grams of protein, but it's processed. And I think that's how I even got the appendicitis. That's how my appendix got inflamed, just eating all that processed plant-based stuff, man. So you want to keep it as natural as possible.
Somebody, Matt, did you say muscle memory? Yeah, my
Yes.
YouTube channel is Muscle Memory Fitness.
Muscle
I shouldn't
Memory
be too hard to find.
Yes.
Somebody on your live asked a question about lean bulking, and someone on my live had a similar question. Hey, I put on that quarantine body. How do I get the motivation to get my body back? Similar questions.
Alright, so
touch base on both of that
Yeah.
with you. So one of the things that I'm going to say is your diet. When you're looking to lean out, your diet plays a huge role in your look. You know, so one thing I would say is eat every 3 to 4 hours with no snacking in between, and drink a lot of water. Why do I say that? Is because that 3 to 4 hour time frame is the fat burning time zone. So when you're eating snacks and you're not having the appropriate meals with that, and you're not having the appropriate meals, you're just adding more calories and calories that your body does not need. You know, going back to macronutrients, if you're not snacking and you're having the appropriate macronutrients in your meals, you're having a well-balanced meal and a well-balanced diet. So when you're leaning out, you want to eat every 3 to 4 hours, no snacking in between. You want to drink a lot of water. You want to implement cardio into there. When you're doing cardio, at least 30 minutes to 45 minutes, I would suggest high intensity cardio. High intensity cardio.
And strength-based cardio.
And strength-based cardio. High intensity cardio is just intervals. So intervals, say for example, you're running on the treadmill 30 minutes. So you want to sprint for a hard minute, and then you want to light jog for the next minute. On and off, on and off. And then you can do, steady state cardio.
Yes.
Where you just light jog through the park, on the treadmill, wherever you want to get it in. Steady state cardio, HIIT cardio, incorporate both. But diet should be first and foremost.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
So,
again, eat every 3 to 4 hours, no snacking in between. It sounds easy. It sounds easy, but it can be challenging based on your lifestyle and based on your habits. And workout. Can't forget to work out. You have to be consistent with your overall workout.
So what I would say, man, especially for lean bulking, right? You wanna basically do compound workouts. You know, even if you lift weights. A lot of calisthenic workouts are compound workouts, so you should be doing calisthenics regardless. If you lift weights too, you want to do stuff like bench press, basically deadlifts, so many stuff. Like even if you're doing a bicep curl, right? What I would recommend for you to do is like you could do a burpee bicep curl where you come down with the weights, you do a push up, you come up, you do some bicep curls. Come down again. Like you wanna do a lot of compound workouts, basically working different muscle groups at the same time, because you want to burn fat and build muscle at the same time. That's lean bulking, you know. And as far as the diet, man, you want to strategically eat clean, bro. You want to eat clean, and you want to, like you said earlier, eating basically every 2 to 3 hours. Eating every 2 to 3 hours, but like in portions. Don't eat so much like you're so full and satisfied that you can't even get up and do much anymore.
Exactly.
Nah, you wanna eat till you're actually satisfied.
Facts.
Not till you're full, till you're satisfied, and you give yourself 2 to 3 hours and you're eating again. Eat in portions, guys. Yo, we got 73 people watching this live. why we only got 61 likes.
Lock in with us, lock in with us. I
Smash
got
the like
a
button,
question
guys.
on my end. Did you do that twice a week, leg transformation on the weights or calisthenics? It was both. So I train legs 2 times a week. So on my heavy days, I would hit heavy legs with weights. And on my lighter days, I would do legs with calisthenics, basic squat, lunge, challenge myself doing different things, more high endurance, volume work. But one day a week, a lot of strength, mass building exercises. Another day, a lot of body weight exercises.
What was the question?
Oh, the question was, how did, I run that back for you. Did you do that twice a week, leg transformation on the weights or calisthenics? It was a bit of both.
Oh yeah, I was definitely doing weights twice a week too.
It was both for me. Hybrid, baby. You lifting weights,
So,
you do calisthenics.
Somebody asked, how do you feel about 1 meal per day? So if you're in a caloric deficit, why not? But I personally wouldn't do that if I was in a caloric deficit. 1 meal per day. I don't like to starve myself, first of all, because I work hard. I train hard. So I wouldn't like to freaking kill my muscles and not eat and like try to fight me being hungry. Like, oh no, I'm only eating 1 meal per day and I'm so hungry, but I'm gonna go to sleep like this. No. If you're training, listen, that's a good strategy. If you're training, it's not even that intense. If it's like, okay, it's just like maybe like a 10-minute routine or a 20-minute routine, cool. And you're eating once a day, cool. Because if you train the way we train, bro, you're gonna get hungry as hell.
You can't.
And you're gonna eat 1 meal a day. Listen, you're gonna be killing your muscles, killing your brain, bro. Your brain is gonna be like, I need some damn food. So yeah.
And that's doubling back and going back to having your macronutrients, protein, carbs, and fat. You know, you need these things to keep you in motion, keep you and overall keep you focused. 1 meal a day, it's not going to make the cut. You know, you need your food for energy. You know, you need carbs for energy. You know, whether you're working out or working out.
Yeah, man. You need energy during the day.
Don't shortchange yourself. The goal is to build muscle. You know, goal is to build muscle, put on mass, lean bulk, whatever you're doing. You're going to need more than 1 meal a day to attain that goal and to even sustain, your functioning, whether it's up here or just overall physical activity.
Yeah.
So I'd say that 1 meal a day won't cut it.
It won't cut it, man. Trust me. Like I said, if you're doing a 10-minute routine every day, maybe you're just doing 50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups. That's it. Quick 5-minute workout, and you go about your day, eat a 1 meal. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You need food to make gains,
yeah,
baby.
man. Yo, we got 88 people watching this live.
Lock in
we only
with
got
us.
72 likes.
We outside,
Smash the like
baby.
button, guys.
We're
I already
actually
know, man.
inside, but talk to us.
Yeah, at
ask
least
questions. We are here for you.
All right, for a skinny guy getting started to do, you recommend starting with weights or weightlifting or calisthenics? Listen, bro, I recommend you master your body weight before you touch the weights.
And I agree.
Yes, you should be able to do a certain, I'll say like maybe at least 30 push-ups before you start touching the bench press. You should be able to do a pull-up of at least 10 pull-ups before you start using the pull-down machine. You should be able to do, there's so many things you should be able to do before you start touching weights. You should master your body weight first and then touch the weights. Yeah. That's how I personally feel. Same thing. You should master your body weight before you start doing weighted calisthenics.
I totally agree. And just to co-sign off of what Bam said, it's your best bet to start with your body weight for the simple fact that your form is crucial. You want to know that your squat is A1, body weight squat. You want to make sure that your push-up is A1 because you want to make sure you have a strong core. So when it goes to squatting with like a barbell or a dumbbell or something of that sort, there's no, you don't feel off. Yeah,
That's a fact.
you don't feel off. You're on point because this is something that you normally do.
Yeah.
The only difference is now you're adding weight to what
Exactly.
you do.
Even weighted
So
squats, if you want to use it, like you said, you want to use the barbell squats, you can't just hop into it like that. You have to have been doing your body weight squats
make
before
sure
you.
that
Yeah.
make sure. So long story short, start off with your body. Start off with body weight exercises. When you feel comfortable taking it the weights, take it there because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's two different realms, but form is everything.
Yes. Let's see, man. What message you guys have, man?
UB grad here, light weights or heavy weights to get ripped. I see you. So I say it depends on your programming and how you're training. So, for example, to get ripped, I would say like
Lightweight.
high volume, yeah, high volume, light weights, 15 to 20 reps. I'm gonna double back for you though, because diet is everything. If you're really and truly looking to get ripped, take your macronutrients into consideration when you're lifting that weight and you wanna build muscle, that hypertrophy, 10 to 12 reps. Looking at and the diet will determine your look. So you can still hit the 10 to 12 rep range and okay because your diet will see you through.
So they asked.
But 15 to 20 reps works as well. High volume, lightweight. So you can go either way. You can go either way. It's all about your programming, but that diet should be A1 for you to see the results that you're looking forward to seeing.
Somebody asked, how does sleep impact the process if you sleep too much or sleep too little? Okay. So you want to touch on that first?
All right, I'll shoot back to you. Sleeping is detrimental to your overall well-being. They recommend 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I recommend 6 to 8 hours of sleep. Anything less than 6 hours of sleep, and you won't be able to function. You won't be able to function. And it goes back to what your lifestyle entails. If you have a 9 to 5, a family, and you can barely fit time in to go to the gym and work out, and let's even say your workout is intense, and if you're not eating appropriately, you won't be able to make it through the day. Your workout just may not be as intense as it should because you're not eating appropriately. So everybody's lifestyle is different, but I say sleep should be high on your priority list because it's the only way that you'll be able to function up here and physically perform. Yeah. Run with it.
Recover, yeah, he's definitely right. 6 to 8
Recovery.
hours. You want your body to recover, especially if you're trying to train every day. We got the Super Saiyan challenge coming up. You want to train every day. You want to get at least 6 to 8 hours. What you guys can do too, what I would recommend is like, okay, some people could only sleep for 6 hours or a little bit less. You know, like some people go to sleep and just naturally wake up at 5. What you want to do is practice polyphasic sleep cycle. A lot of athletes even practice this too. They will sleep for like 5 to 6 hours, and then the rest of the 2 hours that they need, they will split it during the day. So they'll take like 4 30-minute naps during the day just to complete that 8 hours of sleep. And this is why they perform very well, bro. Sleep is very important, guys. It is very important.
Facts.
It's as important as the diet. It's as important as the training. If you don't sleep right, bro, your body's not. You're gonna feel some type of way, and plus you could end up in the hospital, especially if you're overtraining. Some people train for 3 hours and try to sleep for like less than 5 hours, and I've been there. Trust me, man. I've been there. I ended up in the hospital because I was practicing the polyphasic sleep cycle, but I was practicing it as in a way where I'm only getting a total of 5 hours of sleep. So I would sleep for only 4 hours. Like I would sleep from 12 a.m. to 4 p.m. To 4 a.m. And I would take 3 20-minute naps during the day to have a complete sleep of 5 hours. And I was training for 2 to 3 hours a day, guys. And guess what? My body was freaking. Yo,
I remember when you was breaking down.
Yeah, man. I was
this
breaking.
man was
down.
struggling.
Yo, I could never do that again to my body, man.
Struggling.
Never. That's not healthy. And I was doing that because I was working full time. I had a full time job. I was also a full time student, and I was also trying to do YouTube full time. And I had a kid. So it was like so much stuff in one. I had to make sure I was only sleeping for 5 hours, but I was destroying myself, man.
Everybody's lifestyle is different. You have to sleep according to your schedule. You know, it's mandatory. Someone asked a question about pre-workout.
Yo, we got 97 people watching this live. I've only got 83 likes.
Lock in.
Smash the like button, guys.
Lock in.
Smash that like button. Let's go.
Someone asked, why don't you guys do pre-workout? I take 5-hour energy when I don't feel like exercising. Me personally, I don't take pre-workout. I just like to have a well-balanced meal, foods that'll give me energy, complex carbs, foods that'll take longer to digest, so I have more energy to make it through my workout. That usually works for me. One of my favorite go-to gym meals is oatmeal and a protein shake. I know I probably eat oatmeal like 2 times a day, but oatmeal and a protein shake usually, oatmeal protein shake and an apple for that pick-me-up usually sees me through. Everybody's body is different. Some people can have more protein in their diet and they'll have the energy to see them through their workout, or more fat in their diet in that pre-workout meal, and it'll see them through their workout. Everybody's body is different. You got to find what works for you. When it comes to like 5-hour energies and things of that sort, I don't even like to take it. I don't like to take it. I don't like taking anything that my body may eventually be dependent on or have me crash later on just because I want to go get my workout done. I prefer to come in, with a full stomach, full of energy, and just ready to go. But for motivational purposes, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, and that 5-hour energy might see you through. So I'm not opposed to it. It just doesn't work for me personally. Pre-workout, it doesn't work. Well, it does work, but the last time that I took pre-workout was pretty high on caffeine, and so I wasn't even able to do my workout. I felt dizzy, lightheaded, and I was out of commission. That workout did not happen. So for me personally, it's just food. Nothing against pre-workout, nothing against the 5-hour energy. Whatever you do in that dire time of need, make it happen. Yeah. But everything has a what's the word that I'm looking for? Everything has
it's purpose.
Purpose. Boom! Bam with the cosign, baby.
We got 108 people watching this live. I only got 96 likes.
Yo, subscribe to my channel, Muscle Memory Fitness for the YouTube, M_M_fit for the gram. Lock in with the fella. Help me get my subscribers up. Help me get my likes up.
Support the boy, man.
It's hybrid season, baby. What is a hybrid?
Smash the subscribe button. Smash the like button. What? Smash everything, man. Except for my girlfriend.
Please, don't smash this girl. We don't have to. We don't want to have to come for you.
Listen, man. if you do end up smashing my girl and hit this like button, let us know so I could do better.
Big facts. Big facts. Let me know.
It's 2021. We just trying to do better.
It's about growth, baby.
It's about growth. So Patrick asks, what is the best way to lose 30 pounds, man? You feeling to answer that, bro?
Oh yeah, sure. Why not? Okay, best way to lose 30 pounds. I'm gonna go right back to it. Doubling back. Diet. Sometimes I hate using the word diet for the simple fact that people think that they need to be on some strict regimen and a water diet, juicing. Don't complicate don't complicate it. It's just knowing how to eat. I would suggest that you eat every 3 to 4 hours. Portion-sized meals. Portion-sized meals are palm-sized meals, right? Those palm-sized meals should entail your macronutrients, which are proteins, carbs, and fats. We're not even counting calories. We're just, thanks for all the knowledge, you guys. Thank you. Lock in with my channel, Muscle Memory Fitness. We dropping gems on you guys. Protein, carbs, and fat. I I stress that, and I stress protein, carbs, and fats, and macronutrients in general, mainly because you want to be fully focused and functioning, what to get you through the day and get you through your intense workout. You know, we're not calorie counting over here. Is that did I answer the question? Oh yeah, but losing the 30 pounds, you definitely got to do cardio, high intensity cardio, HIIT cardio, which is with intervals. Steady state cardio works wonders. Incorporate a bit of both. Drink a lot of water. I personally run through 1 gallon to 2 gallons of water a day, which keeps me away from snacking and eating things that my body does not need, and keeps me away from, it helps me get the meals that my body requires. Because once I begin to snack, I'm not thinking about the plate of food that I have home sitting that I need to eat. You know what I'm saying?
That is the dude with the glasses.
Yo, you see my eyes, right?
Yeah.
You see my eyes. I said it's a new year. I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna take the shades off. I'm gonna show the people my eyes. Is that the dude with the shades? Lock in with the fella. Muscle Memory Fitness for the YouTube. M_M_fit for the gram. Hybrid season, baby.
Well, yeah, guys.
Where my shades at? I still got my shades over here.
Yeah.
You know, I pull them out on occasion. But you know, when we dropping gems and dropping knowledge, you gotta see the truth in my eyes. Because that's what we delivering. We're delivering truth, baby.
That's a fact.
We're delivering what works.
So if you want to lose 30 pounds, like everything you said is perfect, I would say also get on a caloric deficit. You know, like that's one of the best ways to drop your body fat percentage and just lose weight in general. Make sure that you're not intaking as much as you're burning while you're working out. You know, of course you'll be burning a lot with the cardio, especially if you're adding cardio with your strength training. You will be burning a lot.
Somebody over here had a question. It's about this. All right, so if I'm doing the Super Saiyan challenge and I'm sore the next day, should we be doing the same exercise again? How does muscle grow? Okay, I'm gonna let Bam touch on that for a little bit, and then I'm gonna touch on that, because that's a very interesting question. Thank you.
So the Super Saiyan challenge, right? We do have it where it's like, we have it set up where it's like it's for beginners. We have some for beginners and we have some for intermediate and advanced. So for Super Saiyan challenge, right? It's an ordinary workout program. It's a challenge, like you're challenging your body. So it's like, yo, when it's a challenge, bro, it's like you're gonna be sore and you still have to train. You know, it's something you gotta do for 30 days straight. You know, there's like push-up challenges, like, okay, you gotta do 100 push-ups every day. No matter what, if you feel sore or not, you still gotta do it. It's a challenge. So it is gonna change your body, and if you're sore, like I said, when you're challenging your body, and like I said, we have it for beginners. We have the certain amount of reps for beginners, certain amount of reps for intermediate and advanced. But when you're challenging your body, you want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. You want to make sure that you're eating your proper nutrients. You're getting your proper nutrients, proper proteins, carbs, all of that. You're gonna need that. That's it. That's the best thing I can tell you. I can't. You know, if you're somebody that has never ever worked out in your life, maybe you shouldn't join the challenge. You know, maybe you should start off. Maybe you can't even. I don't know. Maybe if you're injured or something, like I can't explain it, but a challenge is a challenge. You know, it's not for everybody. And
keyword, I want to stress that it's a challenge. You know what I'm saying? It may not be for everybody. You know, how does the muscle grow? This is also true. You know, so a lot of the training that I do, so I would personally train every muscle group 2 times a week. So sometimes when I'm working out with my bro Bam here, some of the exercises are endurance based. I'm usually not training endurance based. I'm usually training strength and hypertrophy. You know, so my muscles are not able to endure certain types of exercises time and time again, One, because of the strenuous work that I have already done, and then now I'm enduring something else. So although my muscles are being confused, it's kind of throwing me off, and it throws my body off in a sense, because I'm doing weightlifting workout and certain types of exercises to put on mass, to keep my strength, and then I pull up, and then they're doing endurance exercises, So sometimes it's just finding that in between of what works for you. So sometimes people on the live would call me out for, doing short reps or something like that. It's all love, because it does happen. It does happen, but my muscles are so fatigued from things that I'm doing before I pull up on the fellas that it's just like, damn, I might have to sit this one out. And it's okay, because at the end of the day, the workout that you're doing, you have to know what its purpose is for. So if I know that I have one specific goal and my friends are not training for that specific goal that I may be training for, that I may be training for, I have to know my lane. Is this going to be beneficial to what my well-being, or will it deter me from doing what I need to do? So what I have been doing is incorporating both. If I know that I have not hit a specific muscle group and they're hitting it, I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna get it in too. But there are days where I know that my muscle will not be able to endure what they are doing, and I'm just gonna sit it out or do what I can. So at the end of the day, know your lane.
Yo, quick shout outs to Gold Shepherd, man,
We
for donating
see Gold
$5.
Shepherd.
Yo, Brawley did 2,500 squats and
Big
push-ups
facts. That's my
a few
guy.
hours ago. Now he's about to do this Super Saiyan challenge. I don't get it. Is this guy even human? That's a fact, man.
He turned it up. That's that endurance for you.
Yeah, that's endurance.
That's his style of
endurance.
training. So when you're training in that style time and time again, you too will be able to do it.
Yes.
But I want to stress the training and the program. You're getting your body accustomed to a certain type of training. So when you're doing the Super Saiyan challenge, you're building that muscle endurance.
Yes.
Brawley's capable of doing that because he's building his muscle endurance. This is nothing for him. It's a walk in the park for him. So in order for you to do that as well, you have to build that muscle endurance.
That's a fact. That's a big fact, man. And endurance is key, because with muscle endurance, you can also build. It will also help you with your strength and everything else. Somebody asked about losing. Give me a second. I think somebody asked about losing belly fat. I saw a good question over there. Let me see. He said he's.
While you find that, I saw somebody ask, how often do the two of y'all do cardio? Me personally, I hate cardio. I don't do cardio. My cardio comes from supersetting and circuit training. So supersetting, again, Bam Bam hit this earlier. It's doing 2 workouts back to back with little to no rest in between, right? Or circuit training, which is going from one movement to the next movement, or even compound exercises with little to no rest in between. That's where my cardio is. So when it's time for me to actually, run laps and perform, I'm capable of performing for the simple fact that my body is so accustomed to operating under heavy weight, time under tension, and getting little to no rest in between, which strengthens my heart rate as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm the full package without even really and truly spending hours on a treadmill or running in the park. It's all about your programming. It's all about your training. It's all about knowing what your body needs to get to the next level. Because I hate cardio, to be quite honest.
And honestly, the type of training I do is still kind of cardio, especially when you're doing endurance training with calisthenics, doing 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 squats. That is still basically cardio if you look at it. Like, it's just, even though I'm resting in between, it's still cardio because I'm just doing the same thing for a certain amount of time. I'm not jogging. Instead of jogging for an hour, I'm doing squats for an hour. You know, it's still the same thing.
Facts.
Somebody asks, how can I lose belly fat? I'm a 373 pounds. Listen, man, you cannot target any part of your body to lose fat. You can't lose arm fat. You can't target your arms to lose arm fat. You can't target your chest to lose chest fat. You just can't target any part. The only way for you to lose fat is dropping your body fat percentage. If you want your abs to come out more, you want your belly to come down, you need to drop your body fat percentage in general. And how do you do that? You get on a diet, caloric deficit. However you want to do it, you want to get on a caloric deficit.
And I'm gonna just throw in again. I've said this many times since this live started. I know this is just a different person, but a different person, same question. Diet, macronutrients, eat every 3 to 4 hours, portion size meals. Macronutrients, again, because you want to give your body the appropriate nutrients that you need in order to function throughout the day, whether it's mentally or physically. You know, drink a lot of water, do cardio sessions at least 3 to 4 times a week, whether it's steady state cardio or high intensity interval cardio.
All right, so
lock in with my channel, Muscle Memory Fitness, for the YouTube, M_M_fit for the gram.
what's up?
You dropping gems all night, baby. Matt and Bam.
Bam, how long have you been doing calisthenics?
Want to hit him up with that
So
first?
me, I've been doing calisthenics for 6 years, man.
Okay.
For 6 years, I love it. It's fun to me, and it's still challenging for me. There's still a lot of stuff I want to be able to do. I want to be able to knock out 20 handstand push-ups straight without stopping. I want to be able to do the planche push-ups. There's so much I want to do, so that's why I'm still doing strictly calisthenics. Yeah, man, how about you, bro?
I would like to say that I've been doing taking calisthenics seriously since the beginning of this pandemic, which was March?
Yeah.
March. I've been taking calisthenics seriously since March, since the beginning of this pandemic. In the beginning, I started off calisthenics, bodyweight training, you know, but I swayed more towards weightlifting. You know, now I find myself doing the best of both worlds because I see how it's beneficial to my well-being. So that's why I call myself a hybrid. Came into the game in March, pandemic, started taking it seriously, and now I'm running with it. Can't be stopped, baby. Best of both worlds.
That's
I can
it.
coexist in both realms.
You see that? Like
bench press 315.
The pandemic hit. Gyms were closed, and guess what? There was no excuse because of calisthenics.
585.
It's always good to master your body weight.
Push-ups, I give you 100 straight.
Yo.
Pull-ups, I give you 30 straight. Clean reps. I know y'all like to call me out on some half-ass shit sometimes.
Yo, we got 137 people watching this live.
We
We only got
appreciate you.
125 likes.
We appreciate
Smash
you.
the like button,
Lock
guys.
in with us. Lock in with
Smash
us.
that like
Lock
button.
into my channel. Lock into Bam's channel.
All right, so somebody.
I took the shades off for you. Talk to me.
Word,
Talk to me. I took them shades off for you. Where my shades at? Shit.
Oh, damn.
Boom. What happened?
It says Dom the Great message was restricted. I can't see it. He was talking about doing 1,000.
Question. I have a question. Do you eat chocolate or chips, or doesn't take any sugar from it? Nope. I eat chocolate chips. I eat chocolate chip cookies. I eat chips. I eat all that stuff. What saves me is the way that I train. So I'm at a stage in my life, in my training, where I can get away with eating any and everything that I wish. Simply because I have a fast metabolism, for one, and, you know, genetic makeup, for two, and the work that I put in overall, 3. You know, my workouts are intense. I work out 2 times a day five days a week. So you take all of those things into consideration, and I'm getting away with a lot of things. A lot of things that I don't even discuss like that, because people will think that I'm bragging when I'm really not, when I'm just being truthful.
So,
if you want me to be truthful.
Dom the Great asks, could 1,500 push-ups, 550 to 1,000 squats throughout the day change my body?
You want to tackle that?
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. But listen, man.
Starts with diet, though. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I'm gonna tell you that.
And you also want to do it the right way. Your form gotta be proper, man. Listen, if you're doing half-ass form or whatever, like you're just doing just to get it out of the way, you're just
don't cheat yourself.
Yeah. Listen, especially if you're just only using your body weight, you're not even adding any type of resistance. Especially with the squats, you want to make sure that your form is on point. Your form is even cleaner. If you're doing that throughout the day, every day, you want to make sure the next day your form is cleaner than the other days. So
somebody on my line said, if I'm on a caloric deficit to bring out abs, should I do running for cardio or do burpees and jumping jacks? I got my diet down. Okay, cool. That's a step in the right direction. You got your diet down, Pat. I suggest that you do both. It does not hurt to do both at all. Doesn't hurt to do both at all. That high intensity cardio will see you through and through. That steady state cardio will see you through and through. Those burpees will see you through and through. Thank you for your answering the question. May God bless you. You are a cool guy. Yo, much appreciated. It's all love. It's all love. And I appreciate that. And thank you for all the love. I'm going to keep doing these lives. If you're enjoying it, I'm here for you. Keep me on my toes. Keep them on his toes.
Big facts. Ask questions, guys. So Easy Cut said, what I gotta do to gain more muscle mass from only doing calisthenics?
Boom, I got you on some real hybrid shit, right? So, you want to gradually increase the weight as you do, as well as I do, or whoever lifts.
Well, they said only calisthenics.
Only calisthenics in the gym. Boom, got you. So something as simple as having a backpack, right? And placing one book, for example. Place one book in a backpack. Do some push-ups with that. Whatever your rep range may be. I
think it's only calisthenics. They're trying to say no resistance.
Oh, no resistance or anything like that? Okay, well, boom, I still got you, right? Mm-hmm. So just using your body weight with nothing else, you definitely want to incorporate negatives. Negatives, tempo. So, for example, you perform a pull-up. Release eccentrically, slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lock out at the bottom. Pull up. 4, 3, 2, 1. So you can do this eccentric or concentric, or both. Going up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going down, 4, 3, 2, 1. Because when you do that, you help build your overall strength. But when it comes to putting on mass, you will have to definitely incorporate weight of some sort. So if you're not in the gym lifting weights, maybe I'm gonna go back to that whole backpack scenario. You have a book bag, you throw a book or two in there, and you perform your same exercises with it. You're just changing the rep and set scheme, because it's going to be extremely difficult for you to put on muscle mass and you're not eating appropriately. Eating appropriately is key. But for example, even guys who get locked up, you're in jail and they're working out, and they may take all the weights away, and you want to build your size and build your strength. How are you gonna do that? So you'd see one guy put another guy on his shoulders and start squatting with him, or press with him. It's all the same. Weight is weight. Whether you're in the gym lifting steel plates, or you have a book bag on your back and you're performing your squats or performing your push-ups. So if you want to take your game to the next level, I suggest that you incorporate weights into your body weight training. If you're not looking to go to the gym and lift the weights or anything like that.
That's a fact. And
incorporate it. It's necessary. You don't lose anything.
Yeah.
Become the full package.
Yeah, you should do at least some weighted calisthenics, you know. But I would say, like, if you want to just strictly do, if you're in a situation where you can only strictly use your body weight and you want to build muscle, do supersets. Superset, like push-ups with dips. Superset pull-ups with inverted pull-ups. Make sure when you're doing these supersets,
what up?
You're incorporating the same muscles. Of course, you can. You're doing two exercises that works the same muscle groups. Of course, if you're doing two exercises that work different muscle groups, that's not bad too. If you're trying to just build your strength, you can also build muscle that way too. But if your main focus, you want to really build muscle, man, do supersets, pyramids, so many strategic ways, but supersets for sure, man.
I love this question right over here from Van Lee. How has transforming your body affected your fashion and shopping decisions? I love it. First of all, I love to shop. Second of all, I love to run around naked from time to time. With that being said, some of my favorite places to shop are Zara, Guess, Armani Exchange, and the clothes are pretty fitted. And as I grow and gain mass, it's always a hassle to shop for the clothes that I want, you know? So a lot of my shopping would be done usually before I go out to an event, because I like to take my time and, you know, see what options I do have and, you know, make sure what I have fits at that point in time, you know, because I'm only thinking about living in the moment. I'm probably gonna wear this shit only once or twice, and as I grow, I'm probably gonna give it away to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But my regular wear is gym attire. So you would catch me in some sweatpants, or, you know, if the weather's cold or if the weather's warm, you know, I'm popping out my shortest of shorts and a tank top. I keep it simple. But when going out to, you know, formal events, brunch and things like that, I make sure that I do my shopping before I head out. I know that usually doesn't work for everybody, you know, but to each his own. It's just finding what works for you. So that's me personally. How about yourself?
Honestly, man, yeah, like I just like to look good, period. But since the pandemic hit, I haven't been shopping. But before that, I like to just look fresh for myself. Even before I had muscles, I just like to look fresh. I like colors, honestly. It's just,
likewise.
Yeah, I just like colors, man.
Bright colors make me happy.
Yeah. So somebody asked, man, no wigs for big physique. Yes, you can build muscle without wigs, guys. I'm telling you, you really can. If you do your supersets, you do your tempos, and you eat. Now, I'm not gonna lie, man. When it comes to the legs, bro,
it's a different story.
It's a different story, man. You can do as much tempo. You can do a 1 minute tempo. You just need some real resistance, bro. Because legs is different.
I'm telling you,
legs is different, man.
Check out my Instagram, m_fit. Check out my YouTube, Muscle Memory Fitness.
Okay.
Because legs, training legs.
Somebody asked an important question. He said, "What is superset?" So superset is doing two exercises at the same time. So let's say I want to work on I'm doing dips. I'm doing 20 dips, and I come down 20 push-ups. That's the first set. That's a superset. They have trisets where you're doing 3 exercises at the same time. So it could be dips, push-ups, and pull-ups. That's trisets. You can also do those too. But just doing 2 workouts at the same time, 2 or 3 workouts at the same time to make it 1 set is a superset or a tricep. You want to do those to build muscle instead of just doing push-ups and resting. Why don't you do push-ups and dips and then rest? Why don't you do push-ups, pull-ups, and then rest? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, if your main focus is to build muscle, you want to do supersets with exercises that work the same muscle group, like dips and push-ups, pull-ups and inverted pull-ups, or pull-ups, supersetting it with isometric holds. You know, you wanna.
Yo, I seen somebody in your line ask if masturbation will affect your workout.
Yes.
That it will, because at the end of the day, you got to think about it. You know, that's energy being used. Now, if you perform masturbation and you're eating appropriately, you're sleeping appropriately, and you're doing all of the necessary things that you need for your body to function appropriately, it will not take a strenuous toll on you. So for example, I remember like back when I was in college, I'd be having sex off the chain. And I'd run to the gym right after and get my workout in. And I was working out probably like 2 to 3 times a day because I was competing in bodybuilding. So to be having all that sex and then working out 2 to 3 times a day, my body would feel it. But I was at a different stage in my life where I was doing all of the necessary things to keep my body going. Now sometimes I have so much priorities and running around and everything like that to do, and my workout is so intense that if I don't eat appropriately, I'm gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna feel it. I may not be performing to the best of my ability, you know? So you definitely want to take certain things into consideration when you're training, because it will affect you.
If you think about it, man, like basketball players, even boxers, they don't have sex or
Happy New Year.
They don't have sex.
Scott,
Yo,
I'm sorry.
Happy New Year.
We see you, Scott. We see you, Scott. We locked in, baby.
Happy New Year, brother. But yeah, you know, like these people don't have sex or masturbate before a game, you know, before game night. They don't, and that's because when you do that, you're giving away your life force. You know, you need energy to work. You need that energy to work. Now, one thing you don't want to do, especially when it comes to training, is you don't want to masturbate before leg day. You don't want to have sex or masturbate before leg day. And I'm telling you this from experience, man. You're not going to be performing the way you need to. Listen, when you do legs, especially heavy squats, man, that's a lot of testosterone that you're trying to build up, man. Listen, when I be squatting mad heavy, feeling is like, I feel like I'm about to nut. I really feel like I'm about to nut. Like that, when you squat mad heavy, that feeling is like, that feeling that I'm about to nut. So imagine if I nutted like twice already before doing the legs, bro. Like my freaking legs would just drop off. So guys, you need to do some semen retention for the workout. You know, sometimes, of course, you gotta have fun, you gotta live life. Of course, you can't have a nice body and not make use of it, of course.
Yo, big facts. But you know, you want to time it. You want to time it because there are times where I have sex on say for example Sunday, right? And I know damn well I got leg day on Monday. You know, but if I'm having sex like in the morning or earlier in the day, it's not gonna affect me the next day, right? But if I'm having sex like late at night, like 10 o'clock or 12 or 1 or 2 in the morning, and I know that I got legs at 7 a.m., may the Lord be with me, because it's gonna be real rough, because it's usually a heavy day, you know, and that shit catches up to a brother.
Yeah, man. What does testosterone?
Boom! What does testosterone help with? A lot. You wanna break it down for me?
Yo, testosterone, man, bro. You can't be a man without testosterone. It helps you become more of a man, honestly. You want to have, as a man too, you want to be able to give off more offspring, right? You want to be able to have more kids, or have a kid in the future. And that's what testosterone is good for. Mainly, that's what it's good for. And also, you'll look more like a man. If you see somebody that their testosterone is low, you'll see that they don't look like how they're supposed to, like more of like a man. Does that make sense?
Wait, run that back to me.
Like if somebody with a low testosterone, they wouldn't look like like a man, right? I've seen stuff like that. I've seen people that had low testosterone, right? They didn't really look like a man. It's like certain features, like I don't know.
I don't know how to really tell if someone has low testosterone.
Now I've seen people that well, they told me they have low testosterone.
Well, that's different. If you tell me, it's like, nah, no,
Yeah.
but I can't look at you and be like, oh, you got some low testosterone
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you don't have a full beard.
Yeah, it's just, from what I've
saying?
seen, I can't say this is the truth, but just from what I've seen, and even females that have high testosterone, they tend to look more like a man. You know, exactly. Just like I said, they're more feminine. They just look more feminine because their testosterone is low. So that's from my observation. This is not a fact. It's not anything, but from my observation, and females that have a high testosterone level tend to look very manly. Like
I saw 2 questions that I just want to answer quickly.
you guys look
I
like
saw
y'all
somebody.
got low test.
Wait,
Nice one, bro.
What that was that?
He said, Olympia K said, you guys look like y'all got a low test. Man.
Oh, we.
Damn, I gotta hit more squats.
Damn,
man.
I gotta step my motherfucking game up
Yeah,
then.
man.
Yo, but somebody asked on your line, will doing burpees get you more buff? No, it will not.
Yeah.
Doing burpees will
That's
not
a
get you
strength
more
based
buff.
cardio. That's actually to get more shredded.
Yeah.
If you're trying to get buff,
And endurance.
yeah, more
Somebody-
shredded than endurance.
Somebody on my line asked how to increase your testosterone. Hit legs 2 times a week. Hit heavy legs 2 to 3 times a week. It doesn't necessarily have to be heavy legs 3 times a week, but at least if you're hitting legs 2 times a week, you are definitely going to boost your testosterone.
And also do your push-ups and
Definitely.
pull-ups. You want to exercise in general, but legs,
Legs are the foundation.
You do legs,
are
man?
the foundation.
yo,
Check out my Instagram. Check out my YouTube page, Muscle Memory Fitness. Check my legs out. Pause. Pause. Heavy pause for all of y'all whose mind is somewhere else.
somebody
That
said,
should not be.
do you guys change your workouts often or keep it the same for some time?
Boom. Excellent question. Want to run that down first? Or
Yeah, I'll run it down. So honestly, I like to change my workouts. I like to change my workouts. I'll say after 3 months, I like to change it because if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again, your body's getting used to it. You know?
How you supposed to grow?
How you supposed to grow? And that's why, some people go from 1,000 reps to 2,000 reps. It's not bad. And they go from 2,000 reps to 3,000 reps. That's not bad. They're changing it up. But me, I like to do it as in I'm still doing 1,000 reps, but I'm doing them very slowly. Something will change. Like something has to change. If you're just doing 100 push-ups every single day, you didn't increase the rep, you didn't increase the tempo or something, you're not going slower, bro, you're not gonna grow, bro. You have to change it up. So I like to change it up.
Big facts.
I like to change it up.
And-
Do weighted calisthenics, some month calisthenics, just strictly calisthenics, work on my isometrics, switching it up, man.
And when it comes to the fella, I train using programs. So I'm not working out just to work out. You know what I'm saying? I am working out with purpose. Or I feel like I'm missing something. So I would change my programs every 3 weeks because every 3 weeks gives my body the appropriate time to build strength. When I'm on a strength program, it gives my body the appropriate time to adapt to what I need to adapt to before I take it to the next level. So definitely programming. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna start dropping programs for y'all when it comes to weight building, like lifting weights. And calisthenics, just put you on what I do. Show you that it's not a walk in the park. But for the beginners, intermediate, and advanced, you're going to take it to another level.
All right, let's see what questions. Somebody said 20, 30 reps, I can build big muscles. With 20, 30, 40 reps, you can. If you're doing it, like I said, if you're doing it slowly, obviously you can. I like to keep it at 20 the most. 20 the most, 10 to 20 the most, and slowly. Tempos to me is how you really focus on building muscle. Of course, if you're doing a lot of reps, like 100, if you're doing sets of 100 and you're going mad fast, of course you're working more off your endurance, but you can build muscle that way too.
I had somebody on my line ask, I have a question, is six-pack training good every day, or is it always better to take a day off? Yo, it's always better to take a day off. You know, a muscle is a muscle. You want to train every muscle at least 2 times, 2 times a week. That's what I do. That's what I do personally. There's nothing wrong with hitting it every day, but a muscle is a muscle. So if you want it to grow and you want to see the results, you're going to have a rest day somewhere in between, because your muscle is just going to constantly be sore. Somebody asked, what are our bicep measurements? I recently did a video, I can't remember off the top of my head, but I did a video on my channel. Just check out my channel on how to build mass, and I run through my measurements. So you'll see what the measurements for my chest, my biceps, my quads.
I haven't done any of that. Full body every day, I definitely do full body every day, bro. I recommend that. Just like, but this is how I do full body though. Like today, my main focus was more of pull. But later on today, I'm gonna do some push-ups and squats. But my main focus, what I was doing earlier, I was doing a lot of pull-ups. So my main focus was back and biceps, pulls, and I'm gonna do a little bit of push-ups and during the Super Saiyan challenge, of course, push-ups and squats. But my main focus, like I said, was pull. So I do full body every day, but I focus mainly on the specific muscles for every day, certain days. So, do squats burn a lot of fats? Hell yeah, bro.
What was that?
Hell yeah,
Squats?
do squats.
Oh, hell yeah. Yo, and again, if you're looking to even lean out, I suggest squats, because squats are the foundation. A lot of people don't like doing legs, and if you're a newbie to the game, I understand why. It's a lot of hard work, but if you start training legs, you will become the full package, because legs will help you grow. Legs will help boost your testosterone. Legs will make you the full package.
Yo, and his channel is Muscle Memory Fitness.
Let it be known.
Muscle Memory Fitness.
Yo,
I see some
check
people
it.
are asking what's the channel.
My channel is Muscle Memory Fitness. Yo, check it out. It's some real hybrid shit. It's calisthenics and it's weightlifting. I'm giving you the best of both worlds. You too can coexist in both realms. You don't want to be on a one-track path. You want to be versatile in this game. Become the full package. Don't shortchange yourself.
Guys, smash that like button. Get us to
More than one
200
way to
likes
skin a cat.
right now.
Do you think
Smash that like button.
Do you drink protein shakes? I personally have been drinking protein shakes. So I'm gonna give you the breakdown. So when I was competing in bodybuilding, I would only drink protein shakes when preparing for a competition, simply because I'm looking for a certain amount of protein, carbs that I can just simply implement in my diet without going over my macronutrient intake when having all of my meals. Now, and that was at a time when it was just strictly bodybuilding. Now that I am not competing and I need to get those extra meals in, I still use protein shakes to help me get the extra calories that I need to put on the size that I desire.
All right, so
there's nothing wrong with protein shakes as long as you're using the protein efficiently. And when I say using the protein efficiently, I mean working out efficiently. I mean drinking enough water to flush out your kidneys time and time, because too much protein in your system can damage your kidneys. So you definitely want to drink a lot of water behind that. Protein is protein regardless of where you get it.
So somebody asked, how long do y'all do warm-up set when working out in the cold? So honestly, cold or not cold, I make sure I warm up for 10 to 15 minutes, man. A strategic way of warming up too is doing pyramids, guys. One of the best strategic ways to work out without warming up actually is doing pyramids. So let's say I start a pyramid, but when you start the pyramid, you want to start from a low number to a high number and back down to the low number. So let's say, all right, the pyramid was dips and push-ups. I do 1 dip, 1 push-up, 2 dips, 2 push-ups. So the fact that I'm doing a low amount of reps, right? I'm starting from 1. My body will be warming up with those low reps. So by the time I get to like 6 or 8, my body's warmed up and I'm ready to bang more reps. So if I was doing like from 1 to 20 and 20 back down to 1, it would be like my body would be warmed up by the 8th set, and now I could knock out 9, 10, 11, up to 20 and come back down. So that's the best way. If you want to work out, especially in the cold, you want to do reps without warming up, that's the best way. And of course, if you're not doing those type of workouts, you want to make sure that you're warming up with your jumping jacks, even a little bit of burpees and whatnot. Just quick, or even do a quick jog. Guys,
Big facts.
smash the like button, get us to 200 likes.
I see you, Kara. Why you are always dropping gems? Shake my head. Why isn't your channel huge already? Yo, honestly, everything in due time. If y'all want to help me get my channel popping as it should be, share. Share my channel.
Yes.
Like, comment, subscribe. Get the fella popping.
Yo.
I got a lot to offer.
Yo, make sure y'all check out
I'm
his
just
channel.
waiting for my stars to align.
Say it again, bro. Muscle Memory Fitness, man.
Muscle Memory Fitness for the YouTube. I'm just waiting for the stars to align.
Yo.
So when they align, your boy gonna be on and popping.
Listen,
It's
gonna
all
grow.
about doing the groundwork.
we're going to
It's all
grow,
about
man.
doing the
With
groundwork.
you guys' help,
And
we're
I
going to
promise
grow.
to stay consistent.
Yes, with you guys' help. So that's why we always
With
tell
your
you
help,
guys
definitely.
to smash the like
I
button.
appreciate you
Smash the
all.
subscribe
I
button.
appreciate you all.
So-
Lock in with my channel, baby. We out here.
Okay, man.
No cap.
How do you get your protein as vegan? I said this earlier. If you're on a plant-based diet, you want to eat your lentils, your hemp seeds, all your legumes, beans, chickpeas. Yeah, man. You want to do that. The only thing that's a bit difficult to get on a plant-based diet is B12. So you want to get that by taking your sea moss and your duckweed. You want to do that.
I'm trying, girl. I'm trying.
Woo, let's get back.
I'm trying.
Okay. All right. Who bust the most chicks? Bam Bam, Matt, or Gumby Publishing? Shit.
Yo, honestly, I have no idea. All I'm gonna say is, get it how you live, baby.
I
Get
could say I'll probably say Matt though, honestly.
Me? Yo, dog.
Who bust the most cheeks?
Dog.
I would say Matt.
I'm just out here living my
Humbly,
life.
man.
I'm just out here living my life. I
Humbly.
don't do too much talking. I just pull up like, oh. I appreciate you, yo, B.
What is your take on resistance bands? Yo,
I love them. You want me to-
Yeah.
resistance bands. I love them. Lock in with my channel, Muscle Memory Fitness. I got some resistance band tutorials for you. Resistance bands have been golden for me throughout this entire pandemic. For the simple fact that I was not able to touch weights. I was very concerned with how am I going to maintain my strength. Resistance bands have helped me maintain my strength. Whether I was squatting, doing push-ups, pull-ups, resistance bands are worth having in your arsenal.
Especially if you don't have access to weights, that's another
Big
way.
facts.
You can superset. You
Big
can
facts.
You can superset your resistance bands with your body weight training. And also, guys, like what you can do too, you can use it as a form of way of calisthenics. Like doing push-ups with the resistance bands add more resistance.
That it does.
It really does. Like it just makes it more harder to push up. And that's the same thing with dips. Of course, like with pull-ups, if you can't do a pull-up, right, or you want to increase your pull-up reps, right, let's say you're stopping at 5, by the time you put resistance bands on, you'll be able to do more. It'll get your body to get used to doing more. I've been using the ripsticks for a month now. I love them.
Yo,
What do you think about them?
Shout out to Rip
Rip
Right. I
Right.
was selling the Rip Sticks at one point as well. Muscle Memory Fitness Rip Sticks, that is. But yes, they do work wonders. They do work wonders. I enjoy them. I have a couple of YouTube videos up on my channel, Muscle Memory Fitness for the YouTube, using the sticks in various ranges of motion, different workouts. Lock in, check them out.
Yo.
Oh, yo, that's my question right there. I see you. Who's that? Chris K. Working on my grip strength helped a lot with pull-ups too. Big facts. Big facts. Grip strength is the mother of all qualities. You know, when it comes to doing your deadlift, you need that grip strength. When it comes to doing your pull-ups, you need that grip strength. When it comes to doing pull exercises, rows, you need that grip strength.
When it comes to grabbing her butt.
You need that grip strength. When it comes to smacking that butt, you may not need too much grip strength.
Nah, you still kind of need it. You know, you want to when you smack, you want to just grab it a little bit.
This is also true. When you grab that ponytail or that bun,
you need that grip strength, man. Stop playing, man.
You need that grip strength.
You need that grip strength, period,
As I said,
bro.
grip strength is the mother of all qualities. You know, you are doing your rows, you're doing your pull-ups. You definitely wanna.
So
I see the face.
So they asked, man.
She's like, wait, what?
What is the diet key?
What's your thoughts?
The diet key to abs, I guess.
Big facts.
So
diet. Oh, sorry.
Hey, say that.
Diet is key to abs. I'm gonna run it back for you again. You know, because earlier I was stressing diet is numero uno. You want to eat every 3 to 4 hours. You want to make sure you have the appropriate macronutrients in your diet. You want to drink a lot of water. You want to do cardio. And I'm gonna keep it at that. And you want those abs to pop? Keep your reps high.
Yeah, and also, like I said to the person earlier that asked about belly fat, you know, if you want your abs to pop out more, you need to make sure that your body fat percentage is low. You want to drop your body fat percentage. Listen, we don't even do abs like that. We don't train abs,
Big
honestly.
facts.
But our body fat percentage is so low that our abs just naturally pop out. Look at that.
Boom, look at that. Baby.
We don't train abs every day. We don't do sit-ups.
God damn, baby. Gotta show up.
You see that? You see that?
Gotta show out a little bit. Ooh.
Because the body fat percentage is low.
Big
And there's so many strategic ways. Your diet, abs are literally made in the kitchen. Listen, if you eat right, you don't even have to train. There's people that barely work out, but they eat right and they look good. So the diet is how you look. Mm-hmm. How strong you are is how you train.
Oh, do that fucking last sprint. Talk your shit, dog. Yeah. I'm gonna bust a last sprint because they asking for it on some bodybuilding shit. Yo, the cameras is angled right. You can just angle the camera. Boom, hit them with that last sprint.
Y'all see it.
Ooh,
Yo.
Something vicious.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you don't have to train to get abs. There's a lot of weak people out there that have abs.